Today we're removing one of the front speakers from a Corvette. This also works for the coupe and the convertible, 90 through 96. We've already gone through this vehicle. We have a previous video that deals with removing the CDM control data module, or the dealership may call it the receiver tuner box, from this vehicle. Go from up out of here. So if this looks a little bit disassembled, we've already removed that piece. See an earlier video for the removal of that unit. To start on, for the removal of this speaker, we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. We're going to start with this back panel here. There's in some models there is one screw on the inside. This year does not have the one screw, but there are three screws that hold this side panel on. We're going to remove them. When reinstalling this unit and putting the screws back in, I would suggest not really tightening these screws, but just snug them down. That will keep this piece from cracking as age goes on. And we're going to remove the third screw here up the top. Now with the screws removed, we're going to wiggle this down and place this panel aside, along with the screws. Next we're going to move down to this panel. Right now I have one screw here and one screw here we're going to remove. On some panels I have seen three screws across the outside edge of this panel. Of course the third one would sit a little bit further up. Okay, now we have that removed. This panel goes all the way up to the front here, so we're going to pull the back of the panel up and we're going to pull it back. Here towards the front, when reinstalling, the panel goes behind the rubber weather stripping when reinstalling. The back panel just lifts up, removes back out of the way. We're going to set that panel aside. This will give access to the front speakers. Now we're going to come back to our 7mm socket. There are four screws that hold this in. Again, when it comes, we're going to pull the insulation back and remove the rear mounting bolt. When reinstalling this unit, I do suggest tightening these down a little bit, not really a little over snug. We see that the plastic brackets from age and heat, vibration and so on do crack. We're going to remove the second screw here. We're going to move up to the front here and pull the carpet back and part of the insulation and remove the third mounting screw here. Move down to the lower mounting screw. We also have our connector to the Bose amplifier here. Depending on whether or not the speaker's been in and out of the car before, we do have some tar weather stripping here, and that is going to separate as we remove the speaker along the side. We're going to pull this entire speaker enclosure from the vehicle. Again, this connector, if you look around the four sides, one side has a little trigger on it, and we're going to lift this trigger up. And once this trigger lifts up, we will be able to wiggle the connector loose. There we go. Now this is a front enclosure for the Corvette Bose system. In most cases the amplifier is located inside on this panel. You can remove the four screws, disconnect the amplifier and send it in for repair. We see these amplifiers in shop on a regular basis along with all the pieces in this system. This is how you remove a front Bose speaker from a Corvette. Hope this video has been helpful. Please give us a thumbs up. Visit us at carstereohelp.com for repair. Thank you.